This section of the ABCs of Instructional Design focuses on the evaluation stage of the ADDIE instructional design process. In the ADDIE model, you begin by focusing on the unique needs of the learner. Next, you determine what the learner should know and understand as a result of completing your instruction. Then you develop instructional materials, followed by delivering the instruction. And in stage 5, you evaluate the effectiveness of the instruction. Effective evaluation demands a clear specification of what constitutes evidence of improvement in identified areas. This should have been addressed in the analysis and design stages. Evidence of skill acquisition can come in many shapes and forms and often comes in stages. There are two types of evaluation. Formative evaluation consists of various forms of assessment utilized throughout the learning process. Formative evaluation occurs when instructors provide feedback to students regarding their level of performance. Summative evaluation refers to assessment used to determine the effectiveness of the overall instructional design. Summative evaluation often involves some form of standardized testing or assessment. The Quality Matters rubric standards are an example of summative evaluation. After careful review of the course content from both the student and teacher perspective, courses generally are evaluated using online course guidelines such as those provided by the Quality Matters program. After a thorough review, the course is made active. The guidelines address many of the key areas that we've discussed throughout the ABCs of Instructional Design course. We considered presentation, learning objectives, assessment, and instructional materials in the design and development stage. We focused on the use of technology in the development stage. We considered learner engagement in the implementation stage. Technical support is often provided by an institution's Office of Technology, but it's the instructor's responsibility to make sure students are well informed about where to go for technical assistance. Accessibility guidelines are often overlooked. They are required to ensure that the course design accommodates any assistive technology required as a result of various handicaps. Evaluating a unit or course using the Quality Matters rubric as a standard allows us to identify areas of weaknesses and strengths. It would be great if we could just magically have a course that's perfect in all the key areas, but in the real world, there's always room for improvement. There are several options for evaluation in the ABCs of Instructional Design. Self-evaluation. For the Instructional Design Performance task, please use the associated rubric to evaluate your performance. Use the rubric as a guide to the standards being used to assess the quality of your performance. Peer evaluation. Post a Microsoft Word document containing part or all of the assessment tasks for review by fellow course participants. Or you may choose facilitator evaluation. Forward a Microsoft Word document containing part or all of the assessment tasks for review by a course facilitator. Please allow a 48 to 72-hour turnaround time for a response. We would like to provide valuable feedback, so the turnaround time will vary based upon whether you are submitting parts or the entire task. Submitting parts of a task as they aren't completed is preferable so that you can receive feedback as you progress through the unit design process. Review your course assignments and assessment tasks to ensure that you've included a well-designed rubric. Rubrics help to clarify the performance standards for your students. View the course recap video for a brief review of the main topics covered throughout the course. Please complete the course evaluation. Your honest and thoughtful responses will help me to determine how I can improve my instructional materials. Results of the software evaluation will provide insight into how user-friendly the learning management systems are. At some point in time, you may find yourself on a learning management system selection committee. As you assess various systems that are loaded with new features, how much users value each feature becomes very important. Please use the ABCs of Instructional Design course as one of your valued resources. Come back often and visit us. New lectures, skill builder videos, and resources will be added regularly. If you have any questions regarding any of the course content, please don't hesitate to ask them in the Instructional Designers discussion forum. Chat with you soon.